We are gonna look through Pokemon memes. Woo! This is a little thing I want to do now monthly, at least one time per month, to look through the best Pokemon memes I can find on different subreddits. And also, I created my own subreddit, r/goosebt, where you can send your funniest Pokemon memes, which I hope you do, or just memes in general that are, well, around me. If they're just fanboy memes, I will smite you. But besides that, just enjoy the video. Pokefans, Mega Evolution should only be for weak Pokemon to make them stronger. Also Pokefans, love these, hate this. You can't make Pokemon fans happy. You saw those new Mega Evolutions we got? No one is happy with them. I'm also not happy with most of them because they just look very weird. But you will get used to them. You will not like them now, but you will get used to them. And then you will like them. Best Mega, by the way, is still Rayquaza. Fight me in the comments for it. I won't hear you out. Best Mega is Rayquaza. He's now a big boy before visiting Grandma, after visiting Grandma. That is so true. That is so true. It's always for me like that. When I visit my grandpa, which I should do more often. I'm a bad grandson. When I visit my grandma though, she always cooked too much. I can remember as a child, she cooked like a whole big ass pot of spaghetti, and we would eat that, but like over half of the pot was left, and then she just threw it away, which was kinda wasteful, I know. But nowadays she still cooks so much when like me and my dad come over to her. Nowadays I also eat more than when I was a child, so it's not that bad. Shout out to those Pokemon types who are just regular Pokemon but dead. Oh yeah, no, that is so true. Annihilate is just dead. The Corsola is also just like dead corals. Did you ever read the Pokedex entry of Corsola? It's kind of sad. I hope Fortress gets a Mega form, because then we'll all be forced to use Fortnite. Go Mega Fortress! Use Fortnite! 15-year-old me, starter Pokemon, strongest member, and HM slave. 9-year-old me, starter, strongest member, and HM slave. For me that wasn't like this. For me it was my starter was my strongest Pokemon. My only Pokemon that was like level 70. Then of course the legendary, also level 70 that I caught. The rest of my Pokemon were all like level 10 or something. I was the meme. I was that child. Which side are you on? Rival picking starter strong against yours, or rival picking starter weak against yours? Tell me in the comments which side you're on. I'll give you a minute. If you picked blue, the blue side, get out of here! I want my rival to be a challenge at least in some kind of way. Why would I have a rival that has a Pokemon, most likely his strongest Pokemon, that is weaker than mine, that has a weakness to mine? That is so stupid. I don't know why they did this nowadays. Probably to make it like more child friendly, or like more I don't know what they thought about that. I don't know what the decision making was there, but it was stupid. Because even if it was for the children, then hello, we also were children. We also played Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Ruby, Pokemon Sapphire. Our rivals, May, Blue, they just had the stronger Pokemon, and we had to deal with it. We had to find workarounds. It was just harder, it was more challenging, it was more fun. I remember myself, I was stuck on Pokemon Sapphire, oh my god, so long on that. I don't even know the route name, but I can show you a picture of it. Exactly this route, where I had to fight May and her fucking Combustion, and I lost like, as a child, I don't know, 20 times there, because I was also not training up my Pokemon. My fault. But also because her Combustion was just so broken against like my team. That's also a thing. Why is Dragon against Dragon effective? That never made sense to me. Like, Dragon has Ice, which kind of makes sense in my mind, and now it has Fairy. Why do you need Dragon be effective against Dragon? There are a lot of Dragon Pokemon, and most of the legendaries are Dragon Pokemon, so maybe that's also why they did it, but still, and that sucks. What would you like to have as like a new type? I mean, we got Fairy a few generations back, but what would you like as a new type? Tell it in the comments. I wish Pokemon were real. Beedrill is 3 feet tall. That would scare the hell out of so many people. Oh my god, that is such an old... Oh, not the reverse slowpoke meme, no! If you know those old memes, then welcome to the club. You're an unk, you're officially old. Hey guys, Gen 10 just got announced. Ghost Pokemon, yes, oh my god. Ghost Pokemon are also so underrated. Like, there's a lot of Gengar, like, hype and a lot of Gengar plushes and stuff. But, like, I love Honedge personally a lot. I just love it a lot. Also from the lore-wise, that it just sucks out, like, its wielder's soul or life energy is just really cool. By the way, if you watched that far, if you like this video, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe and leave a like, because then I know that you like this stuff I make, and you would also get notified when something new comes out. Depending if you like it or not, you can watch it or not. But no, most people that watch my videos are not subscribed, which is that is an imbalance in the power, and something like that I think Arceus would not approve. You should do something against that, because we know how he handles rebellions. I'm really sorry, Giratina. Even if you're quite evil, I still like you. The 4 horsemen of really needing a mega. Absolute classic, everyone would love it. True, Arcanine would be cool if it gets it's a mega evolution. I can see it. Same with Lapras, because Lapras in general is strong. Lapras is strong, I'm not saying that, but it really needs some kind of evolution. I would also really enjoy if Lapras gets a pre-evo. It would just be really cool. Lapras as like a standalone, it's like, yeah, it's there, but I think Lapras deserves a pre-evo, which would kind of destroy the lore from the Pokemon series where we saw like a baby Lapras. But I mean, it's not the first time Pokemon retconned something. I'm just saying baby Pikachus. And now we have Pichus. Go-Goat, on the other hand, I don't really see it. I don't really see it why Go-Goat should get an evolution. Because it already has a pre-evo and a normal evo, and I'm gonna be honest, it is pretty trivial to me.
You can't keep getting away with it!
I'm not saying that it's not liked, but I don't see it for me now personally. Same with Sawsbuck, it already has many forms in a sense. Though I don't really think it needs a mega. The low base stat total is a valid point, but they could just raise the base stat total. That's it. I mean, not the first time they did it. Ooh, a concept art of Mega Flygon. Yo, that is really cool. That's a Pokemon that where I would say, yeah, give it a mega. But we all know nowadays already, if you make fan art or concept art of a Pokemon or a Mega Evolution, it most likely will never look like that. Every concept art they gave of the Dunsparce, we didn't know the name back then, but every concept art or fan art the fans made of the Dunsparce, like the evolution of Dunsparce, looked so cool. Like, look at this! Look at this! I would have loved this! I would have totally had a Dunsparce on my team if I knew it would evolve into this! But then we got this! Then we got this! It's such a violation, it just made him longer! I sometimes even know when I walk around in Pokemon Scarlet and I walk past the Dunsparce, I'm not even noticing it because I just think it's a Dunsparce. I'm not even noticing it. It is so sad. Yeah, we now have an official pronunciation of Rayquaza. 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 I still call it Rayquaza. It sounds way better. Rayquaza? It's Rayquaza. Quaza. Like Zaza.
Smoke weed every day.
They don't even know how to pronounce my favorite Pokemon, and they made that Pokemon SMH. I will never call it Rayquaza. And that is all the memes for today, chat or goslings. Absolute cinema.